Hi, everyone. Welcome to the art class. Today we are going to do the rocket ship, and let's get starting it, okay? All right, you can see this one is the print out, and we are going to cut out this print out. And before you do it, and I use the cardstock paper. This one, it's the paper a little bit sturdy. It's different than the printer paper. Printer paper, it's a little bit thin, all right? So this one, it's more thick and a little bit more sturdy. And if you have this print out ready, and right now you can cut along with the outline, okay? So this is the scissors. If you're ready, let's cut it. And if you don't have the printer, we can draw it together, you know? And it's very easy to draw. First, let's do side by side. Okay, I can show you side by side so we can draw it together. And when you do this one, I want you to draw a bigger one, okay? So first, this one is the pointy part, right? So just going up and down, right? So let's go up and down for this top part. And then later on, you just need to slightly make a small curve, goes down, okay? So just slightly make a curve and goes down, 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 down. And then same to this side, we make it symmetrical, okay? So slightly make a curve and goes down. And you can see from here, we can close up. Close up. All right. Okay, let's move a little bit that way so you can see better. Close up and over a little bit overlapping. Okay. And next one, we do a little bit small wing right here. Okay. And so you don't need to copy exactly like me. If you want to create your own, that would be fine too, okay? So you can see, make a curve, okay? And same thing to here, make a curve. All right, the one, if you have a print out, you are ready to cut, all right? All right, next one, you can make the line in the middle. Okay, in the middle, go, down, 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 down. Okay, and then we can do a little bit of coloration like this one to curve here, curve here. And then I do a lots of circles. You can see that's counted together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I make the 6 circles, right? And 3 on each side, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 on each side. So I'm going to make a circle, circle, circle. And then here too, okay? Circle, circle, circle. And then I make 2 lines, 1 thick line, 1 thin line, right? So I can make a line. 1 right here. I want to make it a little bit thicker. So I double the line and color in a little bit. So this one looks thicker, right? And then the bottom one more line. Go along with it. And then we're done for this part. And the next part is the engine right here, okay? It's very easy. All you need to do is here, like 2 line and curve down, curve up, all right? So 1 line, 2 line, curve down, curve up, okay? Again, 1 line, 2 line, curve down, curve up. So this will be your engine, okay? So we're done for the drawing, okay? And then right now you can cut it, all right? So let me start to cutting on this one. You're going to follow the line, nice and slow, and make it precisely, okay? Especially for the older students, I want you to challenge yourself. Try to cut it on the line, nice and slow. Follow the line, okay? And for the younger friend, you can just try to cut as much as you can. If you really cannot do it, you can just cut it around. That's fine, okay? Don't worry about it. So this one, you can see I do it really slow. So because I want to make sure everything looks good and neat, right? Okay, little by little. Okay. By little. Okay, I cut it really slow, so I think everyone will be able to do it with me together, right? Okay, I'm done for this one. All right, so you can see this one, and right now you can pull up your marker or color pencil, okay? You can have your marker or color pencil and do any color you like it. And I know a lot of students like a rainbow color, right? So for me, I like the rainbow color. I'm going to put lots of color on my circles. Okay, I'm going to spend a little bit, just a little bit time on the coloring part, and later on we are going to move on to the top part. Okay, so this one is the base, this one is still the base. Okay, and I want to put all the color. And there's a trick, you know, when you do the coloring, if you like, you can put a little white circle inside on paint. That will be look really nice. Okay, so I show you one more time. I color the rim, and I leave one area not paint, so it look like, you know, really look like the button is shining. Okay, you can try. Let's do it one more time. You can color the ring first, and then leave a little bit on paint, on color. Look, and it looks really nice. Look like, you know, the button is shiny. Like this one, I didn't leave one, and compare this one and this one. This one look three-dimensional, right? So I really like that. So you can try, but if you cannot do it, that's fine, totally fine. Okay. All right, what's the next color? Okay, I'm going to use brown. So again, I color around first, and I color the rest of the half, and then I leave the one little piece without color right there. And so this one looked like, wow, 3D shiny buttons, right? That is so cool. Okay. And for an engine part, you can do as much as you like, you know, because engine is the way have a power. Okay. So I think it will be really nice. You can try a lot of different beautiful color too. Okay. So for the engine, I like to put some red color on the engine part. Oh, this one is orange. Sorry about that. Let me see. This one is red. Okay. I can just put a lot of red and to show, wow, the engine is gonna blast off. You can see from here, right? I do a lot of red color. And I also like to put a little bit yellow so it look more, even more powerful. Put a little bit yellow along with the red one. So it look really powerful. Gonna blast off, right? Okay, next one. I think I would like to put a little color for here. I'm going to use gray. Okay. Color a little bit, same thing. I'm going to leave just a little bit on paint area. So this one can look more realistic, look more like, you know, shiny, shiny, three-dimensional look. And same to that side, okay? Yeah. You know, once you learn this technique, and you can almost use on everywhere when you know doing a coloring. So it's going to turn the thing you draw into a very, very shiny look and 3D look too, okay? All right, so for the engine part, I'm going to color in gray too. And you can see I like to, you know, that's my habit. I don't know if you do that too. I like to color around it first to make sure, okay, the color won't goes out at all. Okay, and then I leave one on paint area. Okay, and I color a little bit other place. And then keep on coloring, but I always leave a little bit on paint area, just a little bit, so it look more realistic. You see, this one look really nice, right? Okay, same thing, I'm going to do it on here. I'm going to color the outline border first. Okay, and leave one on paint area. Okay, color in a little bit and a little bit on paint, on color, and then color the rest. So this one look like really realistic, right? Wow, I like that. Okay, I think I'm going to add a little bit black on the side, right here, so it can look more deep. Sometimes when you color, if you color really nicely, it looks super real, okay? So that's adding a little bit more curve right here. Just a little curve right here. Wow, look at that. Love it, love it. Wow, that's cool. Okay, all right. And I don't know what color you like for this part. I think I'm going to do blue. I like the blue. Okay. So again, you can see the way I'm coloring. I always color the border around it first. That's my habit. And then I will leave one on paint area. Just a little bit, not too big. And then color the rest. That is so fun. Look at that. Wow. Nice, right? Okay, same thing here. Border and border. You know, you can do your own way, any color you like, but just adopt a little bit technique, like, you know, leave one area on paint, so it will look really, you know, make the rocket ship look like, you know, ka-ching, very, very nice, right? Like a reflection from the steel, and that looks really awesome. Okay, and for the rest of the part, I don't think I'm going to cut it everywhere, but I'm going to do a little bit more color, okay, with pattern. So I'm going to add a little bit blues, add a little bit blue. Okay, a little bit blue. I thought it's really nice if I can have a little bit blue and a little bit red. See right here, a little bit red, go along with the blue. Wow, look at that. It's so nice, right? I love it, I love it. I put red in between the blue. It's a pattern, did you see? Blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. It's a pattern. Wow, I think it's really nice now. Okay, and if you like, you can put some more color. Okay, I'm going to just put one more yellow. Okay, I think yellow would be really nice. Okay, I'm going to just put one more yellow, and I think I will leave the rest of the area white. Okay. Oh, you see yellow and yellow, it doesn't look good. I'm going to change this button later, okay? Let me color in the yellow a little bit. Okay, working on the border. Make sure the border is nice. All covered. It's nice yellow. It's nice yellow around. Right here, right there. It's really nice. Look at that. Wow. But you see yellow and yellow won't go well, right? So I'm going to change this one to orange, okay? So here I do the rim first and leave one pen area and then color the rest. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So you can see if you leave the uncolored area, it looks more popping out, look more shiny. And this one not really, you know, you don't really see it. So one more, I can show you one more time. I using a different color. This one is pink and I use purple over the top, okay? I can just change it over the top and leave a little bit on pink area. Look at that. Wow, nice, nice. I like it a lot. I hope you doing a good coloring project too, okay? All right, let's move on a little bit. Next one, you can see I have another print out, this paper, okay? This paper, if you're ready, I want you to cut this rectangle first, okay? Cut out this rectangle. And if you don't have a printer, it's very easy. I'm going to just flip on the back, okay? So it's very easy. All you need to do, you know, you can just draw a line. And that's it. You can just draw a line and then cut it off, okay? And this one, you will ask me, what is this? This one is going to be the pilot seat, okay? So if you like to, we can do it together, okay? For the pilot seat, it's very easy. Just make a curve. And then on this side, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. And we close up. All right, and we make two curves. One curve, two curve, and that's it. Okay, so very easy. All right, so I'm going to flip it over, okay, since I have this one already. Okay, and but before I do this one, I think the white color, I don't really like it. And but after, I'm going to do some more color can match the pattern right here. Okay, all right. So right now, let's cut it together. Nice and neat. Cut it on the line. Let me put this one on the side. Cut it on the line. Nice and neat. Okay, like that. All right, so next one you will need the tissue paper roll. You can see this one is my tissue paper roll. And what I want you to do, I want you to glue it on and then we can cut it, all right? Or you can cut it first before you glue it on, either way, okay? So I'm going to cut it. I'm going to use the marker. You can see I have a marker right here. I'm going to make a line. So trace a little bit so I know where exactly I'm going to cut, right? So you see the line right here. I'm going to use my scissors just on the line and cut it off, this part. Okay, yeah, this is good. All right, next one, let me put glue on this paper, okay? All right, open your glue stick, put glue. Okay, put glue. A little bit more. Okay, and I want you to take the paper and wrap it around, okay? Wrap it around this paper roll. Okay, nice and slow, okay? Little by little, little by little. So you see I'm turning it, right? Little by little, little by little. And you know, I don't have enough glue. I'm going to put some more. I don't want it to come off. So I decided to put some more glue. Okay. Again, little by little. Little by little. And wrap it around. Whoa. A little bit extra, right? It's okay. Little by little. And you can see here, not too perfect, right? Don't worry, we can trim it. We can use our scissors. Okay, we can trim a little bit. If you want it perfect, you know, you can just trim a little bit. Same to the top. You can trim a little bit. Sometimes when we cut, we didn't cut it precisely. But it's okay. We can always trim it to make it looks good, looks perfect. Okay, I'm going to clean a little bit. Okay, you can see right now here, this one. Okay, it's gonna be the pilot seat, and I'm going to bring my rocket ship and then put the pilot seat right here. Okay, but before I do that, I'm going to open this one. Okay, I'm going to open this one. This part, you will need to ask your teacher to help you, okay? I want you to ask your teacher to help you, or I want you to ask your parents to help you, okay? Usually I will, you know, have something pointy, okay? And then poke a hole right here. You see I poke a hole right here. And then I just twist to make the hole a little bit bigger. You can see here I have a hole. And then I can use pencil. I use pencil and then push into the hole and then twist. You can see my hole is getting bigger, right? And once you're done, I want you to use scissors cut out this gray area. But you know, the trick, don't do it on the top. Do it on top, you know, when you do scissors, cutting from the top is a little bit hard. Do it under will be easier. You know, put it inside and cut. In this case, it will be easier to cut. Okay. But you know, you can make the opening a little bit big from the top. That's good. You know, that's easy. That's good. Just cut it like that, make an opening. And after you have an opening, you can just, you know, sort of open it up a little bit. And then we trim from the bottom. That's the easiest way you can do. I know this part it's hard. Without your teacher, probably you won't be able to do it. So if you don't have an opening, that's fine. This is the extra work, okay? Only if you can do it. If you cannot do it, that's fine, okay? That would be fine. You can see I already cut this part off, right? And I'm going to do the other side too. So whatever works for you, you feel like you cut it from the top is easier, then do it from the top. And if you feel cut it from the bottom is easier, then you cut it from the bottom. Okay, so the main idea is we are trying to make this one, make the opening. To open the space, and then we can put the, if you have a little model for the people, then we can put it on, okay? All right, right now it's good time we can just trim from the top. Cut the extra. Cut the extra. And right now we can just cut the extra part. You know, this part is so fun. I like it, you know, working on these. It's a little bit hard, but it's fun. Okay. So this part, I think I'm doing good. I'm going to working on here, make it a little bit precisely. My scissors is a little bit too big. It's a little bit hard to cut in that detail. I don't want to cut too much. Here we go. You can see I spent a little bit time working on this, right? So be patient, okay? Be patient. Little by little. Trim little by little. If you don't have an opening, that's fine. We can draw people on the top. And if you can make the opening, that would be wonderful. We can, you know, have a people sit on the top, make a model, or draw people, make it sit on the top too. Okay, I like to trim a little bit more, make it a little bit nicer, just a little bit, just a little bit. Look at that, I made the opening now. Ta-da! I like it, I like it. Okay, clean a little bit. All right, this is what we do for the opening. Okay, I'm going to put glue on the bottom, okay? So here, I'm going to put glue right here, right in the middle, right here. Put lots of glue, and lots of glue. All right, and bring this one over the top. Over the top, and then make sure you glue it well. Make sure you glue it well. So you see, wow, look at that, this rocket ship. Okay, let me see in front. This one is top view, probably a little bit hard to see. I'm going to show you the front view, okay? So you can see, this one is the top view. Wow, look at that. It looks so real, right? And this one is the side view. Side view. Okay, and then you can have your rocket ship. I don't have a model. with me right here. I can't find a model. Oh, I have a snowman. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Remember last time we did a snowman? I can have a snowman on the rocket ship. Remember, I think last winter we have a snowman. We make the snowman clay. Wow, snowman is on the rocket ship. Shoo! That would be so awesome, okay? So this is the project we are doing for today. But before you go, I have a one little extra bonus to show it to you, okay? Just stay tuned. Okay, let me switch camera. You can see my snowman is riding my rocket ship. Okay, let me take it off. Okay, put it somewhere else. All right, wow, I really like this rocket ship. It looks so beautiful. All right, next one. In the print out, I asked you to print one extra, but this one is more on the printer paper. Okay, and I want to show it to you. This one I will call the paper airplane. And all you need to do, you cut it out and then use the paper clip on the top. And then you can hold it right here. And then you can just shoot, from the sky. And then it will fly really, really, really far away. Okay, I can show you on the screen. Okay, I can show you on the screen, but if you do that, wow, it's gonna fly really, really far. So let me quickly show you how to do it. Okay, this one it's very lightweight printer paper. And again, all you need to do is cut it around. Okay, this one is bonus. Okay, if you are in class, you don't have enough time to do it, that's fine. Okay, but the rocket ship, I want everyone to finish it. Okay, but this one, it's the extra bonus. If you like to do it, it will be wonderful because it's so fun, When I do it, it looks really, really, really nice. I can show you on the screen, but when you try and shoot to the sky, wow, that this paper airplane can go really, really far, super far. And you are gonna like it. And if you like it, you can make as many as you want, okay? Just use this template. All right, I almost done for my cutting. The important part is how you fold it, all right? It's how you fold it. Okay, I'm done for my cutting. And this time I won't color anymore, okay? Because I don't think we have enough time. But what I want to show it to you, it's how you're going to fold it, okay? So first one, you see the line right here, right? Right? Okay, I want you to fold in half, okay? Fold in half. You can see the line here. You squeeze a little bit, squeeze a little bit, squeeze a little bit. And you see line right here, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so you can fold in half. So when you fold in half. That's the first part. Okay. And the second part is really easy. You see here the engine part, you just need to have a line. You see a straight line, you see from here all the way up to here straight. Remember, start from this engine part all the way straight up, all right? So this one, fold it back in. So when you fold it back in, you can see this engine become side by side. So that's how you do it. You see, engine becomes side by side. That's how you do it. Okay. All right, let's flip the other way. The other way around again. Okay, I open it. You see the engine right here, inside, not outside, okay? Inside here, make a line all the way up. Okay, that's where you're going to hold it up, fold it, okay? So you see half, you're going to fold it back. See the engine is side by side too. Okay, so the final look will be like this, engine side by side. All right, so like that. One more time, okay? I think some of the students will still have a hard time. One more time. Folding half. Okay, folding half. And just fold it back. Engine side by side. Right? Okay. Close it. We fold the other side. Okay. Fold it up. Engine side by side. All right. Once you're done, pick it up. Hold the bottom part. And this part will be open. Like that. All right, and next one, all we need to do is put the paper clip on the top right here. Make sure it's straight, okay? Paper clip on the top right here to, you know, have a weight to put it on the top right here. You can see like that. And then I promise you, this rocket ship can fly super far away. Okay, so I can show it to you, but you know, try. Let me know if your paper airplane can fly really hard. Okay, remember, just hold it the button and then shoot to the sky. You know, just shoot to the sky. Okay, so this part I forgot to do the marker before you go, and really quickly just adding the blue and red. Okay, adding the blue and red color. Just a second, okay, just a second, because I was trying to get the color match. So what I'm going to do, I'm doing some blue line, color in a little bit thicker, a little bit rush, right? Sorry about that. A little bit more blue. Okay, you can see it. And then I do a little bit red in between, because I saw like that, it looks better. How do you think? How do you think? Like that? And I think I'm going to do a little bit on the top too, okay? I don't like the blank too much. A little bit color touch up. It can, you know, make the whole thing even prettier. And again, you do any kind of pattern you like. You don't need to copy me, okay? Just do a little bit design, extra, a little bit more design on your own. And this one is can be much prettier. Okay, a little bit red in between. In between. Those are the extra work for you, okay? And if you cannot do it, it's okay. But you know, if you want to do it, let's make it nice. Okay. Just a little bit. I want to color a little bit here. Oh, I just cannot stop. Okay, leave a little bit color area and then color the rest. A little bit on paint area. This one can even looks much nicer. Wow, I really like it. Okay, let me see. Okay, wow, look at that. Super. Is that beautiful? Wow, this is a really fun summer project. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, let me show you. Ta-da! Wow, look at that. Wow, I really like it. This is super. Okay, so this is the lesson for today, the rocket ship. And I hope you enjoy the lesson and you can play too, okay? So 2, 1 rocket ship and 1 is the paper airplane. And then you can just, wow, it will fly really fun, okay? All right, see you next time. Bye-bye. Hope you enjoy the lesson. Bye-bye. See you next class.